Hello and welcome to my 5 subscriber special, the high grade Universal Century rx-78-2 Gundam Revive. Here we go. Now, starting off with the packaging, it's fairly standard for a high grade Universal Century. You got the black on top and bottom, the high grade Universal Century logo, the gold strip with number and series. It's actually fairly small, and if you're smart and not a brainlet, you can actually keep the packaging and use it to store your accessories. Now, let's get on to the main course. So here we have your standard high-grade rx-78-2 Revive. Whoops. I went ahead and pin aligned it as heavily as I could to give it that nice battle damage look. Now, it brings out quite a lot of detail. So let's get into some poseability before we go into accessories and what to do with them. So you got the head, you got the little polycap thing that goes into the neck and does that, so get a little bit of that giggity. It can look up that far, look down that far. Head can go 360, and I just popped off the V-fin. Let's put that back on. There we go. The arms can move up this far and then this far, so you can recreate final shot. Let's use this side. Bicep swivel can go 360. Got a double bend at the elbow, excellent. And a ball jointed wrist. Now for waist articulation, got a very nice ab crunch right there. Makes very dynamic poses. And it has waist swivel 360. Next we go on to the skirting. It moves up and down, but if yours are not split, they will both move up and down in sync. I split mine because I'm not a total hack that doesn't paint. The back is completely immobile, and the side skirts move out a bit. Now onto leg poseability. Legs can move out that far sideways, that far forward, as a 360 swivel at the thigh. Yet another double joint, which is very nice. Got that ankle guard. Foot can move that far forward, very nice, that far back. Has somewhat of an ankle tilt. And yeah, very nice. Let's get into the articulation, accessories before we show how to apply. Starting off with the hands. So we have 2 sets of fists, which can hold things like beam sabers and shield and such. Then we have the jazz or dynamic hands, which I had on earlier. Very nice for dynamic posing. And 1 left trigger hand to hold the gun or bazooka. Very nice, very nice. Now let's get into the weapons. Starting off with the beam rifle. It's a very nice beam rifle. It's got a moving scope right here, got a little handle thing right here if you want it to double hand it. And overall, it just looks nice. Set that down. Next, we have sorry for that. The beam bazooka. Just molded in 1 color, but it is very good. Then finally for weapons, we got 2 beam sabers with pink beams. And finally, we have its shield. A very nice shield. Very nice. Starting off with how to apply accessories is with the hands. You simply just pop off whatever hands you currently have and put on a new one. As easy as that. Next is putting accessories like the gun into the trigger hand. You simply just remove the back piece. It could use some force. Putting the gun in there then putting the finger for the trigger through the trigger hole, like that, then squeezing it together. As easy as that. There's something similar with the shield with this handle, but you don't necessarily have to take the top off, because all you really need to do is just, dang it, not what I was trying to show. Or you could just force it through, and all you really have to do is just push back down on the hand cover, and you got the hand on the shield. Before you're done with the shield, there's this little peg and peg hole on the arm, so if you want the shield on the arm, you just push it into the peg hole, and it stays on the arm. And finally, you have the bazooka storage. Now you might be wondering why there's a piece missing there. For starters, it's because I have a nub on the piece that usually goes there that I'm too lazy to remove. And also, it's for this piece, the piece that holds the bazooka. You simply just shove it into the buttocks and push the bazooka in there. And you're done. Overall, I say this is a great kit. Solid 10 out of 10. And best of all, it's under 20, so it's very affordable. If you want it and if you can get it, go out and buy it. It's a great kit. See you next time.